Good day, it's Susan here from King Cole, and here's Joanne, and we're here to talk about
Safari Chunky,
Yeah.
which is our new beautifully coloured chunky yarn that we've just brought out, or just bringing out. So we've got, let's give you the details.
You're going on with the shades a bit keen here.
So it's 100% premium acrylic. It's a roving yarn this time, and as you can see, it's in a cake.
Beautiful cakes.
Yeah, there are 150 gram balls this time, and they're 285 metres or 311 yards approximately per ball. We're on a 40-degree wool wash for this one. Don't iron it or bleach it.
No.
You can dry clean it, and it can be tumble dried on a very low heat. So yeah, let's introduce the 8 colourways that we've got here. It's it's quite inspiring. We think you'll love the patterns on this. They're fairly simple designs because we need to let the yarn
speaks for itself. It's gorgeous. I remember when we were looking at it first, and I knitted swatches, and I loved it.
Yeah, we all kind of went, wow.
yeah, it looks nice and knitted up then in the cakes.
It does actually, yeah. It works really well. You'll see in a minute.
Yeah.
So this one, the first one is Mirage. In that one, which you can see is a lovely set of yellows, greens, pale blue, pink. Ladies are little girl's colour, really, I would say, on this.
With the black in it as well, and the black's quite dramatic. That's what really makes it, actually.
It is. It sounds a bit weird having a black in it, but that's the bit that works.
We'll show you. We'll prove it to you.
Yeah. Next, we have got the Serengeti, and this one, hopefully you can see there's a little bit of brown, there's a little bit of turquoise, a little bit of orange, a little bit of the yellow sand colour, and again the black. So definitely black in
and of course with the lovely ball bands, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it does actually remind me of those colours exactly, you know. I think it's spot on.
Spot on with the name on that one.
Yeah.
Elephant, so all shades of creamy grey, more of an off-white actually than a cream. So that goes very well with the grey shades right through again to the black. That one. And
that's one of my favourites, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And I never thought I'd like those colours. No. I'm a blue lady, but
yeah, some of the colour ranges you kind of not expecting them to work, but they do.
Yeah. And
so
that
this
one was.
It's got a little bit of purple, a sort of a reddy
terracotta colours, some really nice like burnt oranges, like a slightly sand colour. Sorry, I'm taking over.
Okay.
I just really like that colour.
You're enthused on that one. So yeah, again, a colour that you might not think will work, but hopefully you'll see on the patterns that it really does.
Yeah. Okay, and I'll go on this side. This one, I'm pretty sure is called Haze, and it's like, what do you say? It's like a lovely kind of like, almost like a teal turquoisey colour with a lovely like, I think it's like a beautiful pink. It's almost like a lilac-y pink. Is that possible?
It's a sugar pink.
A sugar pink, thank you.
Sugar pink.
Yes. Yeah, we're on about food again, but never mind. Okay, and the lovely blue. I'm pointing at it, but you can't see it. I'll hold it this way. My apologies, you know. Okay, and what other color? The black and the slightly, what do you say? That's like a pale lilac-y color. But this one's beautiful as well. And the next one on this side, right? This one is called Flamingo with the pinks, like the purples. What would you call that?
It's almost like a very soft ginger.
A gingery, yeah. Because orange sounds too bright, because it's more subdued. It's in keeping with, like, when I think of landscapes and earth tone colours almost, with the black again and a little bit of the pale lilacs. I'm not going to point it to Joanne. You guys need to see it. I'm sorry.
Well, if you hold it that way,
I'll hold it this way you can see. Yes, thank you. Okay, the next one, right, this is another favourite mine, is Wilderness. And I like this one because it has, like, again, like, the earthy kind of like gingery colours with a little bit of the pale tops, would you say?
It's like a grey teal.
It is. It is. That's a good description, yeah. And also, I think this is like what I think of a hazy blue sky.
Yeah.
I really do like that one. Of course, with the white, this one's more one of the more subdued ones, I think, but it's still beautiful. And of course, this is another of my favorites because it's blues and greens, and it's called Lagoon, right? And again, it has like the mustardy yellows, the teals, the blacks. This one's quite, I think, different from the other ones.
Quite dramatic.
It is, it is. And when you see it knitted up, it is very dramatic. They're beautiful shades.
They are.
I love chunkies, though. I mean, I knit with chunkies all the time, even in the summer.
Yeah.
Yep. So do you want to go first?
Yep. So if you could hold me that way.
Yeah, I'll hold a pattern, and it's 5936.
Okay.
It's accessories.
This is all the accessories. So.
Yeah, it's hard to think about that. We just had the hottest day of the year.
I know, yeah, it's just got really, really ridiculously warm. A lovely big cowl.
I love cowls.
And yeah, one of these that's a great gift one.
Yes,
great gift.
Yeah.
Knit, not in the round, it's been knit flat.
So it's an easy knit.
Fairly easy. It's a fisherman's rib.
Oh, fisherman's rib,
Or is it half fisherman's rib or a full? Anyway, fisherman's rib is definitely in there. So not terribly difficult, but you do have to keep a track of your rows. Because it's quite easy
knit
to
one belows.
Yes, knit one belows.
Not one behind, knit one belows.
Yeah, so that one, again, I think that'll be a popular gift option.
Yeah.
Then we have wrist warmers, which they don't look over big. When you see them, they look rather thin. But
they stretch
really well.
Ribs. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got a lot of give in those. So, you know.
Joanne's a big fan of things like that, because in the winter time it gets cold.
Oh, yeah, it does. I always have cold hands. And then a lovely, lovely hat. Really like this.
I love the pom-pom too.
Yeah,
with
I love
these
the way
variegated.
Yeah, the pom-pom just works, doesn't it?
Colours. Yeah.
So, and you're starting to get an idea of how the black picks up.
Yes.
In those.
But it's more dramatic in stocking stitch.
So
and
that's
then on the back we have like a scarf hat and another finger's glove set.
Another hat. Again, you could put a pom-pom on this if you want to.
That's more of a beret, isn't it?
It is, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not corrected.
Yeah.
But people have been asking for a beret for a while.
They have. So yeah, you've got your lovely sort of decreasings on the top, which do lend itself to the beret style.
Yeah.
More wrist warmers. Again, looking quite thin but quite stretchy. And
see the use of the colour there in Lagoon, how dramatic it is in that one.
It is. You can also, obviously, it's quite easy with the wrist warmer just to add a few more stitches on and make them a bit wider yourself. It's it's an easy way to sort of start adapting patterns if you want to.
Yes, because some of us do all the time, but that's another story.
There's a nice length of scarf on this one, and it's got a nice bit of stitch detailing down the sides on there, and on this one we've chosen tassels. Obviously your tassels are optional, so not everybody likes tassels. Other people absolutely love them, so just work that one out.
Love and hate it thing, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's a bit Marmite, as they say.
Yep.
Should we say Marmite?
Yep. And the next one, we're going to get the big heavy accessories out of the way because they always hurt my arms, right?
5935.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with
this in a cushion cover, but I think it's actually a really nice use of the elephant to show you what it looks like with the beautiful buttons on the back. Those buttons are as well.
Yeah, so we can
supply we're a big fan of the buttons, aren't we?
We are.
But it's a simple stocking stitch, easy knit, nice for accessories for your home. I think that'd be gorgeous, right?
Yeah, if you're a new knitter, that would be a fairly good project to start on, because it's not over big, and it is. Apart from the tiny bit of
ribbon, I'll hold
everything else is just stocking stitch.
I think anybody with some skill could do this.
Yeah,
absolutely. And there's the big blanket. I'm going to only hold it up briefly because it's heavy.
Weighs a ton.
It weighs a ton and it's hot.
Right, yeah.
But it is beautiful anyway, and it has the nice ribbon detail, the nice stocking stitch. Would you say circular needles?
Yeah, I think you may need circulars to fit all that on.
Yeah, because it's quite wide
on your needle.
But it is lovely and soft.
It is very, very soft, very tactile, isn't it? And it would look nice.
We're touchy people anyway with the yarns, aren't we?
Yeah, the grey is very, very in still for decor.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that would fit in a bedroom as well.
Absolutely.
Over the sofa or in a bedroom or anywhere.
Anywhere. Really. If you have a neutral coloured house. I don't, just for the record.
Yeah.
But I do like the other colours as well.
Oh, now on the other side is
it's just out of flick. Yep.
You might just be able to see it behind us. It's on the unit, and that is the big floor cushion again. This is a little girl holding it, obviously, so it does look even bigger, but it is fairly big. It is big. So yeah, that one we've just left on the unit at the back because it was taking up too much space.
It's something. Yes.
For what we're doing.
Okay, so pattern 5932.
And this is the little children's one. Now, we've got this photographed on a girl, but it would work equally well on a boy obviously just pick
yeah,
your colour scheme
to another colour.
To suit
what other colour children like. Yeah.
So that's the basic jumper. Again, showing off the colours beautifully. And then on this one, we do have little ears on the hood.
Oh, those are so cute.
Yeah, so just thought I'd point them out. They're optional, obviously. Not every kid wants ears on their jumper, but a lot do. So I just think that's a really nice little touch.
I like little touches like that. And then on the back, it's a simple round neck.
It's a simple round neck. And again, that would do for boy or girl. We just happen to have photographed this on a girl, but just pick a suitable colourway. But
the lovely black.
Yeah, I hope you agree with us, hopefully, that the black
just makes it.
If you didn't have the black popping in there, some of the colourways might feel a bit bland, but because of the black, everything just works.
Yeah, and they're both easy knits, these as well, right?
Yeah, they are.
Good to know.
Yep, most people will be able to.
Okay, I'll have to stretch over.
Okay.
Right. One of the garments is at the back.
Yes, it's on one of the mannequins at the back, but this one is 5934.
My apologies. No, it isn't. Is it?
It is. Yeah, it's up there.
Oh, it's
over your left shoulder.
I'm so sorry. We're getting a bit muddled up. We'll just blame it on the heat, like everything else in age, right? Here we go.
Go for heat this week.
Yes. This one's a lovely, simple round neck cardigan, right? But I think it's the colorways that stand out on it, with the lovely like teal and like the slight mustard. I love how it fades in and out with the black. This one's the most dramatic one.
It is.
And I just think, you don't need anything fancy for this. I think the yarn sells itself with the colors. Yeah.
And it is a standard chunky tension, so if you've got a man's pattern that you want to knit this in,
you can do it.
You can, just by the appropriate amount.
Just make sure you get your meterage right. And remember, this one's 150-gram balls, so it's slightly bigger too. Yeah,
a lot of patterns are still based on 100-gram balls or sometimes 50, so just take that into consideration. Also, I just want to point out that this goes up to a 50-inch chest. So, it's a 32 to 50 size range.
So it's a good size range. So, there's something for everyone there.
There is.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And then I'll just briefly show you the back one, which is just a V-neck version.
The one that I'm getting confused. I know I saw it earlier.
Hopefully you can see it on the mannequin in the back corner. But lovely pinks. It goes so well with the denim that this lady's wearing.
Yes.
Real nice sort of autumn evening.
All of it is nice, thick. I'm already in the middle of things, and I keep looking at this thinking, I know what I want to knit, but when we come to it, I'll tell you. Okay.
Right, next one for me.
It's another little girl's one, 5933, and it's an easy knit. Yeah.
So, it's sort of a poncho, because there's open sides to it.
Yeah.
And a nice big roll collar. Again, remember, you don't have to do the roll collars if you don't think that the child will like that.
You can still do a round neck.
You could do a round neck on that one easily. Or the other option is do the round neck and then cast on as though you're going to do the collar, but on separate needles, and make them a little snood, so that they've got the option of taking it off.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
You like that? Yeah,
I do. Yeah.
But we've put a sleeve on for this one.
It looks very strange there, but it looks beautiful on the little girl.
It's a poncho, but basically we've popped some sleeves into it rather than just leaving it sleeveless. So
nice and warm.
And again, you could decorate it with fake buttons if you wanted on the sides, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
So there's little options that you can do. And
on the back,
it's like on both sides and sew through both sides.
The sleeveless version as well.
There is.
So you're going to show that?
Yep, I've got that one here.
Oh, sorry, it's getting warm again in here.
It is already. So this is the sleeveless version, so probably the more traditional poncho, and we've chosen here to sew up a little bit on the sides. So you've got your armhole at the top, and then a little bit sewn up here, and then another gap at the bottom. So that little bit is optional as to how much you sew up at the sides, or whether you pop a little, again, the fake button on. We haven't done buttonholes, but you could put a button either side and just sew through and secure it that way. That would just be another little bit of detailing, so just customise it to yourself. But again, you can see how the patterning works on a slightly wider garment.
I just love how it looks.
And it's just gorgeous.
It's funny because I never thought in a million years like the black would really just make it, but it is. It's what makes it different from other chunky yarns.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, here's my favourite, right?
You're on, so 5930, which I believe is that one?
It's
is that
this
right?
one.
Yes. So
I think this is absolutely gorgeous.
Edge to edge.
It's edged. It's a.
Oh, yeah, the belt's here because it's not attached. You could, if you wish, put belt loops.
Yes, but
just
I just
down the
think
sides.
it's absolutely beautiful.
And pockets.
Yep, and the color Wilderness, which I said is one of the more subdued ones, but I still think it works really well. Yeah. Don't you think this looks elegant? Like it would look really nice with like a simple pair of like cream jeans or something.
Yeah, it would. It would. It's,
or pale
it's
blue.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, might not be quite as inspiring in the ball, but I think. Really works
I think it works beautifully. It's one of my favorites. This when I saw it, I was like, that colorway too. You know, it is really nice. Would you say like a more advanced knitter?
Yeah, because you're knitting this section, this edging section is being knit at the same time.
Yes.
So when you then start to decrease,
it's like what I call a mock rib.
Yeah, when you start to decrease, it's a little bit more. You decrease here.
You decrease, right there. So you keep the same border, don't you? And people tend to get a bit confused by that.
Yeah, they do. So maybe not a beginner, but you wouldn't have to be too too advanced. It's not intermediate level.
Yeah, and on that one. And then we have the other garment on the back too.
We do.
Which, sorry if I'm melting right now.
No, that's not that one. That's this one.
Oh, I do apologise. I'm sorry.
That's my last one.
It's because I expect 2 garments for that.
So that's the one behind, and the sleeves, which are not really sleeves. It's more of a drop shoulder. So they're knit at the same time rather than an actual sleeve being put on at the end, and then you just put your ribbing on at the end of them. But yeah, and that also is a very wearable style for a lot of people, and yeah, like the colourway on that one.
We do too. Yeah, I love chunky yarns as well. It's obvious. Like I'm not today because it's summertime and it's very warm, but I do live in chunkies a lot.
Yeah, we don't get massive amounts of hot weather, do we? Right, okay, I don't have this one.
No, unfortunately we don't.
But this is a lovely little V-neck sort of tank top with open sides on. The pattern is 5931.
I love vests. I knitted quite a few last winter. I think I knitted 3 vests.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
So that's the V-neck version, and then if you could just flip it round for me.
With the roll neck
This is the roll neck version. So the bottom half is virtually identical to the first one, but then you've got this nice chunky collar on. So if you're a person who likes these
if you get a cold
collars,
neck,
there you go.
Which seems hard to think of today.
It does exist sometimes. We do need scarves. But yeah, just again, really lovely colourway going there. Probably clashes terribly with what I'm wearing, so I'll just cover myself up.
Yeah, but this is the one when I remember when we were looking at this, the colours, that's when I knew this was something.
Yeah.
I think I was telling Joanne I really like this. This would look nice in a vest, and voila, there it is.
It's arrived. So there you go. So you've got another one?
Yeah, I have, which we've already had a sneak peek, haven't we? So
we have. So
sorry about that.
5929.
Yeah, it's just a simple roll neck jumper, but again for a woman in a classic, because again it's one of those that it's a bit of a longer one. So would you say it's more of a tunic-y type style one?
It is more tunic style. This one is sewn at the sides as well, whereas quite a few of the others are open at the sides.
Yeah, but you could leave that one open
if
you wanted to. But this one I think would look really nice with jeans in the winter time.
Yeah, that one's got a warmer, more snuggly look.
Yeah, it does.
The colourway.
This is definitely more like, I think, like something you'd want to cozy up in the winter time with. Yeah. And the one on the back is behind me.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, I know that.
I know we're getting confused with the colourways now. Yeah, the one on the mannequin at the back is this one.
So you can't take us anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
And this one does have open sides by the ribbon, so that just gives you the other
beautiful.
Option. Yes. They are. So I think that's everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I hope you like this range because we're really impressed with it, and we'll talk to you next time. So don't forget to follow us and like us on social media. Bye.
Bye.